Okay, so something I really love is book collecting. So my greatest book collection, that's my very favorite, is my Bible collection. This right here is the main shelf of my Bible collection here. I have the interlinear Bible that has Hebrew, Greek, and English in it. I read the English portion. I mean, I looked at the Greek and Hebrew parts a little bit. Of course, I don't understand it. I only know a couple of phrases. Like, I know the basic ones like Abba means father in Hebrew and stuff like that. So I just know basic stuff. So maybe someday I'll study more into that. But it was kind of cool getting to look at the way it was written and just kind of flip through it. And then I have the Wycliffe Bible that is really old English. It's the first complete Bible in English that was translated, so I really enjoyed that. Then I've got the Tyndale New Testament, which was the first Bible that was translated into English, but they didn't get to finish the Old Testament before Tyndale was burnt at the stake. I've got the Jewish Bible here that it kind of goes into a lot of it goes into study notes about different aspects of Jewish culture throughout when you're reading through the Bible. And then there's also the Geneva Bible right over here. It's the first study Bible in English written. And then I've got like the Founder's Bible that has historical notes. The American Patriots Bible, also more historical notes. So you'd have the Bible portion, and then there'll be portions where it's study about different parts of history that kind of relates to that passage. Like if you read the part where it's got like the Ten Commandments, it'll talk about the history of like the Ten Commandments being used in things like monuments, and also how the amendments were kind of partly based off of that. And then also have the Reformer's Bible, which has a lot of history notes about the Reformation. This I called my yearbook Bible because it was I got it my senior year, and I had people I know sign it like you would a yearbook because I didn't have a yearbook. And then here's just a basic New King James, New American Standard Bible, the John Mcarthur English Standard Study Bible, the New American Standard Bible Updated Edition, and then a basic King James Bible. And then over here we've got the Worldview Study Bible that goes a lot into worldviews about science and about it even brings up some math. It just kind of is about your view of the world. So, and then there's the journaling Bible that I have, the chronological study Bible that kind of tries to put things in chronological storyline order, the apologetics Bible that kind of goes into the whys of why you believe stuff, and then the New International Bible. That's not my favorite translation. I just kind of read it because it was one of the main translations, and I just kind of wanted to read all the main translations. And then I also have like this Sherlock Holmesy setup on this shelf, so kind of a Sherlock Holmes collection. This is my favorite candle, the Sherlock Holmes candle. I like to smell that. I've read a little bit of Sherlock Holmes. I hope to read more of Sherlock Holmes in the future. And then up here I've got my Jane Austen stuff. Got my little Jane Austen action figure here. That's really cute. And then I've got, it's cool, it comes with a little miniature Jane Austen book. And I've got a journal that it shows a different quote on different days of the year. And you can kind of write your own quotes in different years. It's pretty cool. I've only written a little bit in there. And then I've got like the main Jane Austen classics. And then I've also just got miscellaneous books. Like I've got some theology books. I have biographies. Oh, this is a good one. This is The Heart of John Wesley's Diary. This was one of my best momentums from my Amish phase. When I was in middle school, I was obsessed with Amish. people, and this Beverly Lewis Summerhill Secrets, that was kind of the peak of my Amish novel reading. I loved that series a lot. So I just kind of got different types of books that I collect. I've I really like to read a lot. I collect quite a bit of C.S. Lewis books. This is the most recent C.S. Lewis book that I read, The Reader's Life. That is really just a book about loving books and enjoying reading. So I really do love to read and love to read a variety of things. When I was younger, I really focused mostly on biographies and very realistic type books, but as I got older, I kind of started enjoying more fantasy and kind of just relaxing with for fun reading. But I went through kind of a phase of being really rigid about reading only realistic books, and then I kind of was into realistic fiction, and then eventually kind of eased up and started enjoying the fantasies and seeing the value in those as well. This was my favorite series as a kid. It was the Christian Heroes Then and Now, and I loved this series so much, and still love this series a whole lot. It tells some amazing stories about some amazing people, and I really loved to read about people in the past and just kind of gain inspiration from their lives and just kind of gain from their example, because a lot of exceptional people throughout history, they weren't really special people. They were ordinary people who they they they're ordinary people that in circumstances did the right thing. So it was kind of cool to get to read about just really ordinary everyday people that they stuck very strongly true to their convictions and their beliefs, and they were just kind of normal people just trying to do the right things. So those are kind of some of my main collections, my favorite of which being my Bible collection, of course.